Hi guys, it's your girl Tekla. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this asymmetric top that has been trending for a while now. It's so stylish and so simple and I love it. So I've gone ahead to mark out my basic measurements, my shoulder to chest line, shoulder to bust point, which is about 10 inches, my shoulder to waist, which is 17 inches, and then my full length. I think I used about 26 inches for my full length, and then I added about 2 inches allowance at the down part just in case. So this is a very nice stylish top, though it's not hard to make comparing the way it looks. And then I also did draft my pattern on fold. As you can see, I didn't draft it like one piece. I had to make sure it's on fold because this asymmetric neckline, we need to cut it on fold. So this is just me showing you what I have here. So guys, this top is not hard to sew. Just pay attention and you understand. So I came to the middle of my borders on my pattern paper, and then I drew out a line from the waistline to the full length. You can see what I did. So this is where we are going to start contouring our top. Then from the full length, I just came down by about 1 inch from that 26 inches full length. That is to make it about 27 inches. Then I came to the side and marked about 4 inches or 3 inches. You can decide to come down from the waistline by 3 inches or you come down by 4 inches. It depends on how you want yours to be. This is just a personal preference. And then I went ahead to connect it to that place where I came down by 1 inch on my full length. And remember that I am marking this particular part on the right side of my pattern paper. You can see where I labeled it on my pattern. And then I marked my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is 4. It's actually 8, so divided by 2 is 4. And then I went ahead to measure it on my waist and on the underside of the pattern paper, which is the left side. So I'm just going to connect that 4 inches and then draw a straight line down. So this is where we are going to be doing our other side of the contouring, and this is on the left side of my pattern paper. So I came down by about 1.5 inch because if you check the top very well, you see that that slanting part didn't really start from the waistline. So you can decide to come down by 1 inch, you can decide to come back by 2 inches. And then from that same waistline, I came down by about 4 inches. And then from that place, I came down by 4 inches. I came out by 1 inch in order to mark a straight line up to where I marked, where I came down by 1 inch. And then I went ahead to connect it to my initial full length in a slanted line. I believe you are seeing what I'm doing so you understand. I came down by 1.5 inch from the waist so that my opening doesn't start from the waist. And then I also came down by 3 inches and then came out by about 1 inch from that place I marked 3 inches, which is like a dot. Then I measured what I have on the other side of my pattern paper and also measure the other on this side of my pattern paper and connected. You can see what I did. About 1 inch. I came down by about 1 inch to get my side curve. You can notice that this top has a side joining. There's a particular part that is joined to the side, so that is about 1 inch. Some people prefer to start from the bust point to draw their curve, but for me I prefer to come down by about 1 inch and then I curve it to my dot line. So you can see what I'm cutting. Just take note of the way I'm cutting it out so that you don't make mistake on your own. Remember that you can do whatever you want on this top, and we are going to use slash and spread methods to achieve the other side. So just pay attention to what I'm cutting at the moment. And then guys, remember that our 3 days pre-line class is ongoing at the moment. If you're interested, just comment interested in the comment section and I'll send it to you. And while I'm cutting, please kindly use this time to like this video, it's a source of encouragement for me so that others can get to see it. And subscribe to our channel. If you love what you are seeing and you don't want to miss out on videos like this, hit the subscribe button right away and you get to see our future videos, because I have a whole lot of tutorials coming up. And if you have anything you feel you are finding very hard to learn, just put it down on the comment section and I will make a tutorial on it. If you have any requests to make something that is so hard for you to cut, I'll just make a tutorial. So guys, you can see what we have. This is our side, and then that is the other side of our pattern paper. You can see the smaller side. And remember that when you are cutting out that smaller side, you are going to add about 1/2 inch around it. And when I drafted my basic borders, I added 1 inch allowance. So for neckline, my asymmetric neckline, I'm going to come down by 7 inches, even though I tried using 6 inches and I realized it wasn't as low as I wanted. So I just went ahead to make it 7 inches. You can decide to use 6 inches. My measurement is like a size 10, 12 measurement. So 7 inches is just perfect for me. You can even use 8 or 6 depending on how you want it to be. So I'm going ahead and connect it back to my neckline. You can see what I have. In order to achieve the asymmetric neckline, there's a way you can also cut it. It might end at the tip of your neckline. Mine didn't end at the tip, and it's just so okay. So guys, what are you waiting for to hit the subscribe button? Subscribe to our channel and like this video. So you can see that our asymmetric top is already taking shape. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to do the slash and spread method. So I'm going to come down by about 1.5 inch from my bust point, and then I'm going to mark 1 inch down to my waistline. You can see that the place that was kind of gathered on the clothes it just stopped at the waistline, or rather I would like mine to stop at the waistline, and then I wouldn't want the slash and spread or the gathering to also start at the bust point. That is why I decided to come down by about 1 inch or 1.5 inch. Remember, you can do whatever you like. Don't be scared. You can decide to do it just the way I am doing it. So I'm going to go ahead now and then drag my line to the other side of the part. So I am slashing from the left side to the right side, and just pay attention so you understand exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to slash. I'm going to draw out my lines and then just slash the way I want. My slashing lines are few because if you check well, you see that the gathers on that cloth is not much. It's not the one that you slash everything by half inch. So my slashing lines are very few. I'm just going to go ahead and open these lines now so you see exactly what we have. And remember that you are not cutting through on the other side of your pattern paper. You are not cutting through. So guys, go ahead to like this video. Remember that our online class is ongoing. Comment interested and I'll send you the link directly to our training group. People are really gaining a whole lot of knowledge. Guys, go ahead to subscribe to my channel and keep up with our oncoming video. So guys, you can see we have I'll just go ahead to bring another pattern paper, like a fresh paper, and then put this on top, that the colors of the papers are not contrasting, but I believe in what we are doing. So at this point, you can decide to spread by 2 inches, or you can decide to spread by 1 inch. For me, I'll prefer to spread by 2 inches. You can see how I'm placing it. And remember that after drafting out this pattern, the fresh paper I brought is like your, so you now put it on your fabric. I'm just measuring to cross check that what I have is about 2 inches for the spreading. Then you're going to add 1/2 inch around it while cutting on your paper. Just add 1/2 inch round and then use facing to turn the neckline. Use facing to turn the neckline. You can decide to do whatever you want at the back. And remember that the side full length on the right side is going to be exactly the same thing at the back of your neckline. Bye guys.